Dear friends, welcome back. The machine I'm going to do in this video would be H.A.S.T.E one. The link will be added into the description section below. So you can download and play this machine if you want. This machine has a lot to do with the SSI vulnerability or server-side inclusion vulnerability. Possibly you heard this word before. The definition is a bit difficult to understand and also very maybe vague to understand. So this is why we need to use the machines to get a better understanding. We need to practice. We need to make our hands wait. This way can help us to improve the technique of testing very much. So enough said, let's just get started. We can switch into the Kali Linux VM. First of all, we can use mmap with SN option to discover the IP address of the target, because net discover cannot work in this case. As you can see, the IP address of a target could be identified as 139. And then we need to do the port scanning with a map. I have already done that earlier to save the time. So for now, we can get out the result of this scanning. As you can see, as usual, I use the option like scene scan, the verse scan, the default script scan, and followed by the -p- to do the comprehensive scan, and then uppercase PN not to do the live testing with the target. And the last of all would be output option into this file. And from the mmap scanning, we can tell that the target has only one open port, 80, which is running HTTP service, and also the verse information. Also, we can know that the target has robots file available, which has one disallowed entry. Later, we need to check it manually by the browser. So now we need to go to, maybe I can close down the history tabs, and now we can start from fresh. First of all, we need to do the manual enumeration with the HTTP service. Press enter. Yeah, we got this site back. Welcome. And here's some information. Here, the attack form. So maybe this is the first hint left by the author. We can utilize this form to do some exploitation, right? Before we do that, we need to, retrieve more information. We need to make furthermore enumeration. For example, we need to check the source code of this page, which doesn't reveal anything important. Also, we know that the target has robots file from the map scanning, so we need to access this directory. Yeah, the two files we can download to the local machine and take a look at these two files to see what these files are about. Of course, we need to move from downloads directory from the to the current working directory. Downloads old, and we can cut out this nothing interesting, and also we can cut out the index. We cannot get anything important, so we need to do enumeration further, and we can use Nicto to do the automatic enumeration with the web application. Oh, sorry, I put the wrong IP address of the target. Yeah, as you can see, the different aspects of the web application can be retrieved, can be emulated out. For example, like robots file, and also the header information, verse information. Even here, yeah, multiple index files found, .php, .html. You know, this is not very usual. I have already done so many CTF machines. This is not usual ones. So maybe this has something to do with the SSI vulnerability or server-side inclusion vulnerability. Nicktoon has identified some other files or directories like pages, images. I don't want to go through all of them. And next we can use GoBuster to do the directory enumeration. And so use the option of the W to specify the word list. Usually, I will use the dbuster as word list, first word list to make brute forcing. Okay, please neglect this one. This one is the historic file or uploaded file by me earlier when I did the machine the first time. Sorry about that. I need to remove the historic data. However, SSI we can access. So again, from the name itself, we can know that this machine has a lot to do with the SSI vulnerability or server-side inclusion vulnerability. It looks like it's running some commands like ls to list the files or directories in the current directory. If you don't know what the SSI vulnerability is, I have already opened up this website, the H.A.S.T.E. Yeah, this contains very useful information which we can utilize. For example, the definition, yeah, the directives. For example, directives echo the first directive and include and also command. Of course, later we need to use the directive of exec because we want to execute a command. Okay, and evaluate it on the server side while the pages are being served. And this is the example. For example, we can display the local time. Later we need to check. And also you can infer the presence of SSI if the web application uses files with the extensions .html. From the Nicktoon, we have already know that the target has the files with extensions of .html. So this again, I'd like to say the information enumeration is very important. So next we need to check whether the target has SSI vulnerability indeed. Before we do that, we need to find the place or the vectors where we can supply manipulated data, okay, or any data. We can go back. This one we cannot do anything because this one doesn't contain the field which allow us to supply the data. However, if we go back to the home page of this site, yeah, attack form. This is another hint left by the author. For example, we can check whether we can, because now, for example, we can, test and test, submit. The content or the data will be printed out on these two fields. Very interesting. Next, we need to run the commands, for example, or code, for example, like this one. We can copy and put it in here, submit. Yeah, this code is, although it's printed out, however, is printed out as a string. So we go back and we can copy this one and to put in this field. Submit. As you can see, this time, this code has been executed on the server side. Again, just now, we have already confirmed the target has SSI vulnerability or server-side inclusive vulnerability. Now we go back. So next we need to do some, we need to use other types of directive, okay? So for example, we need to run the command ls. We can copy this command to check, and we can go back. Yeah, this field we cannot do anything because the target or the server will do some, the validation or make some processing, and any data in this field will be processed as a string. And this one we can put in here, submit. However, an error occurred while pressing this directive. To be honest, it took me a bit while to fix this issue. Actually, because I got the command from these hack tricks, and however, sometimes such tricks or technology cannot be applied to all of scenarios. For example, this case, we need to capitalize this command and submit. As you can see, this time the command ls has been executed properly. Okay, so now we go back. So what do we have to do next? We need to do some more command to get initial foothold on the target or reverse shell. How to do? We can open up the Pentest monkey website. Can go to this website because this website has a lot of different techniques or commands which can help us to retrieve or get the initial foothold. Yeah, I've already, maybe I can remove. I need to modify the IP address to my Kali Linux. And port number, I'd like to change to 555. And we can copy and go back to we need to replace this command by reverse shell command. Before we submit this form, we need to set up the listener by netcat. First on the Kali Linux, we go back, submit. Nothing happened, right? We didn't get the initial foothold or the shell from the target. So, as Pentester just mentioned and also talked over and over, we need to try different ways, as many as possible. For example, we can put the bash in the front of this command. So how to do? We can, we can copy and we can bash. Because outside there are double quotes, so inside we can use a single quote without a problem. Now we can go back to the home page and we can replace this command by new command. Let's submit. It looks like it's working, and as you can see, we got the shell. Perfect. Wonderful, right? Next, maybe we can try to use other way to get the reverse shell, right? For example, we can check whether the target has Python installed. Python. Yeah, Python is there. So next we can use Python to get initial foothold or reverse shell. Python. Yeah, for Python, I'd like to go to this website. And we can scroll down to look for Python. Yeah, we can copy the whole command and paste it in notebook. And we can copy the IP address to replace this field, and also because there is double quote, so we can use the backward slash. Hopefully this can work. I'm not sure. Although we have already obtained the reverse shell, right? I just want to show you whether we can use other ways to get the same destination. Okay, I think I have already configured. No problem. We can copy. And we need to set up the listener again. Go back to the target. We can replace this one. And we can submit. It's still working, right? Wonderful. So we can use different techniques to obtain the reverse shell. Also, for example, another way, we can download upload the PHP reverse shell to the target. If you want, I also can showcase. Please let me know. If you want me to do that, you can leave the comment below. Okay, so that's pretty much it. I'd like to see you in the next one. Bye. Have a nice day.